Hey guys, it is Rachel Feldman. I'm so happy to be here with you. A long time ago, 15 years ago, I started my wellness business. We didn't have Canva at that time. We had something called PicMonkey. It was a pain in the butt to make images. And I would say it can also be a pain in the butt to stay consistent. I see a lot of really great health coaches who aren't consistent on social media, so either you're not attracting your client at the top of the funnel, or maybe you have a potential client that's going to research you, check out your website, check out your social media, see what you're saying, and all they see is a blank canvas. That might be what you're feeling too, is that blank canvas that you're looking through. And I know I am not great at Canva. I can go in when existing templates are there and duplicate and make new social, but I can't just go and create a brand new social. It's exactly what you can have at your fingertips with this 3 months package of metabolism. It focuses on metabolism, weight loss. Let's actually see the content pillars. So, blood sugar, metabolism, and weight loss. We talk about content pillars here. Metabolic foundations, blood sugar and insulin, weight and body composition, nutrition for metabolism, and movement, sleep, and stress, because we know how much that affects metabolism. So those would be your 5 content pillars. That means that the content within this package circulates on those and not in a boring way. This has your client like on their tippy toes waiting for the next post. So how to use your pillows, calls to action, link in bio, comment a word to receive, DM a word or a phrase, invite to a training or workshop, book a discovery call. Now we have resources that we have suggested, but if you have one freebie that covers metabolism, keep sending those freebies. If you want to make new ones, easily make new ones, or come back to your healthcoachbiz.com and say, Rachel, I need some help on what would be some great freebies that can go with my social media. Content types that work. Then we have where to start guide. Open your caption document. Access your weekly captions. It's really easy. On your document, it will actually say like, here's the link and here's the week, and it will have a link. There's a screenshot, an example of week 1. Post it. Sign up your CTAs. And just like I said, grab the guide, swap to book a free call, or comment a word for a checklist, DM me word and let's chat, join the free training, swap to save this post for later. It's really easy. Before you post checklist, we have so let's take a look at the good. I'm actually quite cold today. A little side story is that our air conditioning upstairs is working on overtime and you can't set it to the correct. So I have actually a blanket in my office doing the sneak peek. But we could say that it's my metabolism. Maybe it's overactive right now, but it's just a funny side note. So here we already talked about the 5 different types of captions that you're going to have. This is week 1. Let's take a look at those captions and then we can go back. We'll read this. Damn me the word glucose and I'll experience what you've been experiencing. I'll share some honest thoughts on where to start. Love that. Day 3. Day 4 is movement and stress. We're talking about cortisol. Day 5, the scale is one of the worst tools we have for measuring metabolic health because we're just seeing like weight and water weight unless we get our metabolic health back in tune and rebalanced. Um, it's better to use, and it actually talks to you about this weight circumference, progress photos, the fit on wear pair of jeans you wear regularly. What you eat in the first hour sets you up for metabolic health. And I do have to admit, I do coffee on an empty stomach. But I also do not too much fasting, but I also do a little fasting in the morning. It seems to not mess with my hormones. Although you might say, Rach, you're extremely cold, but I will say it's this air conditioner. All right, so let's take a look. Gives common patterns. So it brings information there that they can go, oh my God, this is me. Let's look at week 1's template link. It's going to bring you to a Canva link. You can see right here, edit template. That's only because I have this template, but we're going to go to view template, open an editor, and it's going to make a copy directly in your Canva. You can actually post on social media from Canva, or you can use Facebook directly. Your labs are normal, 4 words that gaslit millions. Every meal is a signal. You can't out diet cortisol. The scale is lying too. Skip the cereal, eat the protein. And so we have those matching. Then we're going to go back to our template. If you're working with a virtual assistant, you can link her directly to this document, and she'll be able to get these all set up for you. We just looked at that. Here's week 2, insulin. Now our content pillar is talking about blood sugar and insulin in this one. Movement and sleep, stress. And if you don't love that many emojis, take out the emojis. So then we get into metabolic foundations and do a free training. It only has to be like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Give them something valuable. Go into one of the workshops you have for maybe like our 3-month metabolic mastery method. And do a workshop in there. Take a blog that you have from one of your and turn it into from one of your packages, or create a blog, turn it into a PowerPoint presentation. You can say it's got great captions. And then we're at day 14, talking about movement, sleep, and stress. Then let's go back up to week 2 and look at the images. I'm just going to go to edit template to make it easy for right now. So insulin is your fat storage switch. One bad night equals a diabetic body. The scale stalled, the work didn't. Your diet is working against you. A decade of normal hides the truth. After 35, change one thing, protein. You can't fix what you don't measure. And remember, they're going to stop because they're going to see that hot hook right there. That's what's going to get them to want to read more, because we're living in a world where, like, people aren't even reading the captions if that image doesn't have that hot hook. So week 3, let's look at the images. Stop eating constantly. Your body needs metabolic rest to burn. Same meal, different order, different body. The fat you can't pinch. 10-minute walk beats a pill. 14 days of data, 20 years of physicals. Blood sugar's a master switch. Stop subtracting, start building. Diet shrinks you, construction strengthens you. See right here, free training. Let's go back here. I love this, metabolic foundations, anabolic state and catabolic state, giving them a little information. This is just great information, because I think it really sparks the knowledge. It really sparks your client to step into their shoes in this copy, and causes some worry, but some also, like, causes them a worry, like right here. A waist that is more than half your height, rising fasting glucose, triglycerides, blood pressure, liver enzymes often together. Skin tags are darkened skin in the neck of the folds or armpits. It raises curiosity. And that's what gets somebody to actually say, like, I'm really curious. I'm going to send this person a DM, or I'm going to watch this training, or I'm going to download this free gift. Day 21. I love this. Most people approach weight loss like a withdrawal. What can I cut out? What can I subtract? What can I eliminate? The body's response of subtraction is rarely what they expect. Join my training, How to Build Metabolism That Burns. This is a great one. There's a difference between eating sugar and being controlled by sugar. The first is a choice. The second is biochemistry. So then that person is like, how? Let me take a deep dive into this. Reads your caption and then goes into the DM. That's what we want. We want them to really feel like they got the information. And this is a craving interrupt protocol. That could just be like some about mindset of what you need to do, some about physical health of what you need to do. You could talk about berberine. You could talk about so many other sugar busting interrupt protocols. You could talk about, like, the mindset part of it and how you need to shift. There's so much that you can do with this social media package, and I can't wait to support you in your business. If you need a deeper look at the social media, if you want to look at all 90 days, I would say hop on a discovery call with me and we can check out the program at deeper length. If you have any questions about how it can work for your business, please just go to yourhealthcoachbiz.com, put in a message. There's a little message button at the bottom of our website, and you can send out a message to me and I will be sure to help you. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. I will see you later. Bye.